What's good, y'all? I'm back with another vid. In this vid today, I'm gonna be talking about how to be in the flow state, why it's important to be in the flow state, and like just flow in life, and just how to like just be present and just be stress free type shit. So let's get straight into it. All right, y'all. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is what is the flow state. Explain what I mean by that, and like just what it is type stuff. So my opinions on the flow state and just like the general basic opinion about it is like when you just in the current moment at all times. You're not worried about what happened in the past. You're not worried about what happened in the future. You're just in the current moment. Like, you're not sitting here in your head. You're not stressing, bro. You're just flowing. Like, you're really just flowing. It's like what the name says. You're just flowing. I feel like the importance of being in the flow state is like, bro, we got to understand, bro. We got one life to live, bro. We got one life to be who we are in this current moment, right? So when I started to like realize that more and more, I was like, bro, there's no point of like living in the past or the future or stressing, bro. All you got to do is just flow and just be. The key to just being is like, bro, this is like how you achieve fully happiness. I feel like this is how you like fully stay happy at all times. Even if you like get a moment where you feel like, oh shit, like something happened and you start stressing, bro, if you're able to get back into that flow state at all times, bro, I promise you, bro, it's gonna change your life, bro. And it's personally changed my life, bro. When I started living in the flow state and I just started like letting go of stuff, I just started being and just like literally being in the current moment, bro, that shit changed my life. One thing I'm gonna say is shout out to the book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. That book is goaty. I'm not even amping y'all, like, bro, that book right there changed the way I perceive life. It changed the way I feel. It changed the way I see things, my thinking process, bro, all that, bro. Because we gotta understand that half of the emotions we feel, half of the thoughts we have, half of the just our mindset and the way we carry on throughout the day-to-day life, bro, is like, bro, we do that to ourselves over time. So if you're in like a bad emotional state, bro, that's like you created that loop for yourself, bro. I promise you. Like, yeah, your external factors can play into that, bro, but I promise you it's all what you actually see and feel internally, bro. In that book, he was breaking down like the scientific studies and the way our chemicals and our genes and the way of like we program ourselves. It's like self-sabotage basically, bro, that we do to ourselves. And I realized that when you flow and you let go, bro, it's the key to life, bro. So I'm gonna just say, definitely go read that audio book. It's like a 10-hour audio book, but it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna read it again, definitely. So I ain't gonna lie, already am flowing, but like I just wanna, cause I ain't gonna lie, one thing with knowledge, bro, if you have knowledge, bro, that can help you like, how I say, it can help you like maneuver better. It helps you like, it gives you more ammunition to deal with your problems, your whatever you got going on, bro. The more knowledge you have, bro, the stronger you are for sure. All right, now I'm gonna get into how to get in the flow state through meditation, through visualization, through mindfulness, and just overall awareness. So let me get into that. The first thing I'm gonna say is, bro, we gotta understand, bro, we got one life to live to be who we are right now. Like, no matter what you believe in, bro, I personally feel like we can never be this person that we are right now. Like, whoever you are watching this video, you can't be this person again. So why live your whole life, bro, stressing and worrying and living in your head when you literally have one life to live to be this person, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro, we all finna be dead in 100 years, bro. Like, I ain't trying to sound, like that, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. We not all finna be here in 100 years, bro. So what's the point of sitting here, bro, living in your head, worry about shit that don't matter, worry about external things that's outside of you, worrying about what people think, worried about what happened yesterday or in the future, bro? Like, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter, bro. Just flow and just be, bro. Bro, one thing I realized too, bro, is when we was kids, bro, we was not sitting here worried about nothing. We was literally going off of intuition and just flowing in life. So with that being that, bro, we gotta understand that, bro. Still embrace that inner child, bro, and just always flow and just be intuitive, bro. Like, don't be sitting here just stressing and worrying, bro. That's like the worst ways to like, go about your day-to-day life, bro. The way I feel like I got into the flow state was definitely through meditation and just overall mindfulness and like visualization and just overall like knowing how I feel about everything. Like, you gotta sit here and observe yourself, like, and that's what meditation does. But like, basically, like, look, I've been meditating since like 2020, right? But like recently was when I got deeply into meditation, and like that shit changed my life. I swear to God. Like, when you meditate, it's like this. Your mind's always thinking, right? You always feeling emotions. You always just thinking about the next thing, right? When you're meditating, you literally are forcing yourself to be in the present moment. It's like you're giving yourself no choice but to just be, because you're just sitting there closing your eyes, whatever you gotta do, and just being, right? So when I started doing that consistently, I was like able to observe the way I felt, the way I thought, and the way I just saw my life in general, right? And with doing that over time, you're able to control your emotions better and control your thinking process, and just, you can literally do what you want to do with your own meditation. Like, when it comes to visualization, you can literally visualize the version of yourself you want to be. You can literally visualize the emotions you want to feel, the thoughts that you want to have. You can visualize everything, bro, through meditation. So I'll put you onto the practices I did and I do to this day, and you know what I'm saying, and how to get into that for real. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna just break down my meditation and the things I do and like how I meditate to like get in this state. So first things first is, bro, let's say you stressed out, let's say you overwhelmed, let's say you keep worrying about stuff, right? Let's say you mad, whatever it is, right? Bro, when you go to meditate, right, the first thing I'll do, I'll sit there and I take deep breaths. I take like a cool 1 to 2 minute just taking deep breaths, like actually controlling my breathing, get it into that meditational state, right? After I get into that state, I just low-key, it depends on the day, I ain't gonna lie, but like, let's say I'm just doing this today, right? I'll do this. I'll just sit there and I'll be like, all right, what's the intention of this meditation today? Let's say I'm trying to be, more abundant today. Let's say I'm trying to be more clear. I ain't gonna lie, I'll just say positive affirmations. So I'll be like, all right, this meditation is about abundance. This meditation is about prosperity. This meditation is about clarity. This meditation is about love, whatever it is, right? I'll just say positive affirmations. I'll set the attention because all is mine. It's all about setting the attention. So I'll set the attention, and then that's already my thinking process, right? So while I go into this meditation, I'll just fade off my thoughts for like 2 minutes. I want to try to control them. I want to try to think. I'll just sit there and let them go. Like literally just sit there, just, you know what I'm saying? Just let them go, right? I'll do that for like 2 minutes, right? And then after that, I'll be like, all right, let me get into what I'm trying to work on today. So let's say something bothered me like 2 weeks ago and I'm still thinking about it, right? That's what I'll do. I'll sit there and I'll be like, all right, why is this emotion triggering me? What about this emotion or this thought is making me feel a certain way about anything, right? And then I'll sit there and I'll actually go to the deep-rooted cause. I won't lie to myself. I'll literally be honest with myself in my own head through the meditation. I'll go to the deep-rooted cause on why this is bothering me, what's causing it to trigger me, what's causing it to make me feel unsettled, right? So after you do that, right, you actually have to go deeper within yourself. Just sit there and think about the moment, think about how it happened, think about what caused you to feel a certain way. Just think about the whole scenario, right? Once you get the answer to that, bro, you be like, all right, bet, how can I transmute this energy or this thought or this feeling or this, whatever it is, right? You ask yourself, how can you transmute that and change your perspective about it? And that's where mindfulness comes into play, because we got to understand that, bro, you can't control the external things that happen to you. You cannot control like anything that's outside of you, but you can definitely control everything within. So you can control how you think, you can control how you feel, how you view your life, everything, right? So with me saying that, what you will do is be like this. Let's say something happened to you that's like, bothering you and stuff like that, and then you got the answer on why it's bothering you, and then now you're trying to figure out how to transmute it. You sit there and you be like, all right, bro, how can I let this stuff go, and how can I have a different perspective about it? The key to that, after you accepted how you feel about it and like why it made you feel a certain way, you gotta sit there and be like, all right, bro, how do I move on from this shit for real? Like, what can I do differently in my mind or outside of me that would change how I see this thing and how I view this thing? The key to that is being mindful, bro. When you're mindful of what triggers something, you're mindful of how this emotional chemical reaction threw you off, bro, you can accept that and actually move on from it, bro. And it takes big acceptance. So you have to sit there and be like, all right, bro, this is what happened to me. This is why I feel like this is why I think this is why everything, bro. It could be you can think a low opinion about yourself, bro. You can think anything, bro, right? You have to accept that and be like, all right, bro, from here on out, I'm finna move on from this. After you move on, this is where visualization comes into play. I feel like visualization is one of the key things that you can do as a human being to actually, manifest your ideal life. And the thing about manifesting, bro, is I see myself as my higher self right now. I don't see myself trying to get to my higher self. It don't matter what position you're in life, bro. You gotta already see yourself as that version you want to be, because there's no point in trying to climb up to it, bro. Why don't you just see yourself right now? What's stopping you, bro? What's so wrong with seeing yourself as your best self? Even if you don't feel like that, even if your external world doesn't show you that, bro, it doesn't matter, bro. It comes from within first, bro. When you do the work within, the shit outside starts to come into play as well. So visualization, bro, this is what you do. So after I already did my breathing, then I did my just quiet time, then I did the questions and stuff, now I'm visualizing. When I'm visualizing, I ask myself, all right, so this ideal version of myself that I want to become, like I said, we ain't becoming, we already are that. So you got to ask yourself, all right, the image that you have in your head about the ideal version of you, how do you feel? How do you think? How do you operate in a day-to-day life? What's your habits? How does your mindset feel like? How does your perspective of life look like? How does your beliefs look like? How does your self-image look like? You got to ask yourself all those questions and then embody them traits. So you already know what you want to do with your life, right? In your head, right? So what you got to do is embody those emotions, embody them traits by visualizing them traits. Put yourself in a state of being of abundance. Put yourself in a state of being of prosperity. Put yourself in a state of being of the love vibration. Put yourself in a state of being of clarity. Do this every single day throughout this meditation. Do it after meditation, and I promise you, your mind's going to change, your life is going to change. Meditation is like the gym for your mind. You know how you go to the gym and you work on your muscles, over time you build strength? Same thing goes for your mind. You got to put in the work to build the strength for your mental strength, build the mindset that you want to have, and over time, it's going to change. This is not something that you do for 7 days or a week or a month and think all right, I got what I want and now I'm going to just be done. Nah, this is a lifestyle. You got to keep up with it. We always elevating, we always evolving. The next step I want to talk about is survival mode versus curation mode. This is one of the concepts that I got from the book, but it's also one of the most important ones, especially when you get awareness over it. You can actually control how you actually perceive things and, your point of view. We got to understand that our brains are programmed on survival mode. Your brain wants to stay safe. When you have negative emotions, negative thoughts, or just negative, reactions, that's because your brain is working on survival mode. When you become mindful that you're operating in survival mode and awareness that you're operating in that, state of being, you're able to switch that state of being and be like, all right, that's just a survival feeling. Let me actually transmute that and think about creation and think about things that will help me be more thrivable instead of being stuck in the survival loop. You do that by understanding that was a survival trigger. It was a survival emotion, you know what I'm saying? And when you become an observer instead of a consumer, you become a god of your mind, because you gotta understand that when you put yourself in observer mode instead of consumer mode, you get to choose which type of emotions and feelings that you want to put your focus on instead of sitting here and consuming everything. And that goes into your energy goes where your focus flows. If you're sitting here focusing on your problems, you're focusing on your worries, you're sitting here worried about this and that, but you're literally putting your energy into that. Instead of doing that, how about you focus on the way to change these problems, the way to, go about these things. Put your energy onto the solution instead of the problem. And that goes into letting go, because you gotta understand that, bro, you're not your experiences, you're not your emotions, you're not your thoughts, bro. You're not what you went through. You're just an observer experiencing life. So when you understand that, you can choose what you want to put your focus on. At the end of the day, all this stuff is external, y'all. You're literally just, like I said, simply experiencing life. So how about you just, flow and let go? The last thing I'm gonna talk about, bro, is be grateful and practice gratitude. Because we gotta understand that, bro, there's somebody out here right now that has it worse than you. There's somebody out here right now that can't even live their life like how they want to. They're getting controlled by somebody else, or they can be going through anything else that's way worse than what you're going through. So when you're able to realize that and be grateful that you have a blessed life, you're able to love it all and move on. But that's gonna end up the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this vid. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, let me know, and I'm out.